I'd like to introduce myself to you. My name is Jardine. I am part of the Congo Up team doing interviews on Francophone African diaspora, cultural heritage and Bucks. Please would you like to introduce yourself and tell me when and where you were born?
My name is Julian Mala. I was born in Kinshasa.
Okay. How old were you when you came to the UK and why did you decide to come here?
When I came to the UK, I was 26 years old. The reason I came to the UK, it was for studying and to meet my family as well. My elder sister was here and my younger brother was here, and let's say part of my family were here.
Okay. Where exactly did you come from and when did you arrive?
I arrived in 1994. I came from Kinshasa.
Right. Can you describe your feelings on the day you left?
Really, my feelings was a mixed up when I arrived. When I was leaving my country. One side, I was very excited because I knew I'm gonna meet my family, my other families, and also I will study things I wanted to study in my life. The other bit was I was a little bit sad because I have to leave my mom and my dad behind and the rest of my family, and also I didn't know where I was going. It's something I just learned in school, England, but I never been to Europe. So for me, it was like, oh, I don't know. And I knew they're talking about the weather, it's cold, and all these things. It was a little bit mixed up, really.
Was there anything that you felt you could not leave behind?
My family.
What do you think that you miss most about Congo?
My family, the way we live as a culture thing, really missing it.
What were your methods of travel and how long did the trip take to come to England?
I took the plane and it took me about 8 hours. Yeah.
When you came to the UK, how good was your English? Your speaking, listening, writing, reading levels?
When I came to the UK, my English was quite good because in Kinshasa I was already learning English, but the difference is I was not able to do practical. Speaking to other people in English, because in my country, or you speak French or you speak Lingala. So it was, when I'm reading something, it was okay because I could understand it. But when someone is talking with the speed they're talking, sometimes I was most of the time lost. And I needed to, it took me about a year to, here as well, I went to college first so that I can consolidate my, my English, which it was not very bad. It was not very bad. I was able to talk to people. Yeah.
Right. What was one of the biggest differences between the UK and your country of origin?
Oh my God, that is a big question. There is a big difference, which I will say, first of all, the way people live here is very different from my country. We live more as a family. We always around to each other. But here, no. And also, here I notice the good thing about here, the education is very good compared to my country. In my country, if you don't have money, you can't go to school. But here, they give the opportunity till, let's say, A level, or GCSE, all children go to school, they don't have to pay, unless if you want to go for private. But even if you don't go to private, you get a good education. This is a big difference. And also, in health wise, is very something I really appreciate in this country. There's a lot of things I can start till tomorrow.
Can you describe your experience integrating into Western culture?
Oh my God, integrating for me it was a little bit difficult because I used, for example, in terms of eating. Yeah, I really like our African food, and if someone invited me to to a restaurant, most of the time I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna eat salad, I'm gonna eat vegetable. So those things, it was like, oh my God, at the beginning it was very difficult, and also meet other people who are not from a culture. So I was saying to myself, that was the way for me to get to this culture, to make myself, not only to be with my community, I need to cross, I need to go to other people. So that was my way of integrating in this Western culture, really.
Building on that, what did you think was the most difficult challenge in integrating?
The difficult one, I will say, I didn't find it very difficult because I could speak the language, although it will not be at the same level as English people. But when I'm with them, I can speak, they will understand me, or maybe they will correct me, they will say, oh, this, they say this way. I didn't have very much challenging in terms of that, but I hear other people experience, which is, oh, we find it very difficult to integrate in here. But for me, it was okay. Maybe the weather. Oh my God. When it was winter at the beginning, I was like, oh, I don't want to go outside at all. I didn't want to go outside because, for example, if I had to go to uni, I had to wake up in the morning. I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do this. I think I would say the weather was the most difficult one for me. Yeah.
Right. Okay. What have you least liked about living in the UK, and what have you liked best about living in the UK?
The best thing I like about the UK, they give everyone the opportunity in terms of, if you study, you can do whatever you study. This is an opportunity to giving to everybody, compared to other countries, or compared to my country where I come from, that you may study, you end up not doing anything, there's no job. But here there's a lot of opportunity. If you study, you can you can work, there's a lot of job opportunities here. The things I don't like most about living here, sometimes I feel little bit of racism. Yeah, people sometimes have presumption, stereotype. They just see you as a black person, straight away they say, oh, these people, they do this. Some people, not everyone. Not everyone. So in that term, I would say sometimes when you're filling papers, I don't like the idea of putting black African, black Caribbean. I know there may be the reason behind it, but I find it sometimes awkward to answer those kind of questions. Yeah.
Right. What part of the country did your ancestors come from?
My ancestral come from Kinzengi, which is north of Congo. Yeah.
Okay. Describe your relationship with your closest grandparent.
Oh, I had very, very good memories about my grandparent. First of all, my mom's side. Uh, my mom's side, I had opportunity to spend time with my granddad and my grandma because my mom coming from the capital. So when I was, let's say, I was about 18, and my grandma was sick, and I asked my mom, I want to go and spend some time with my grandma. I want to go and help my grandma. So I went to stay with her, and I was following her everywhere. My grandma was going to the plantation, so I was always there following her and learning as well what she was doing because for me, she was a very, very generous person I met. And my dad's side, I had a chance to meet my grandma. I never met my granddad, my dad's side. So my grandma, my dad's side, it was quite. She was not very nice to us. She was not very nice compared to my grandma to my mom's side. For me, it was like, I can't wait to go and see my grandma because she will bring you fruit, she will give, she will do a lot of things for you. But my dad's side, my grandma was not a very nice person. So that's what I can remember from them.
Right, okay. Did any of your grandparents have any special talents?
Yes, my grandma, my mother's side, she was very special person. She was very kind person. I could see a lot of people were coming to her, ask for help. So for me, I see it's quite special,
All right. What of your grandparents and parents' emotional qualities and personality traits do you think you've inherited?
Generosity.
Generosity.
Yes, for me, when I see myself, I always remind me my grandparent, my grandma. My grandma was always, ready to help other people. And I feel that in me, in my life, and every time someone will call me or someone will ask for help, if I can, I'm always there to help.
Right. So you'd say that's the influence they had on you?
Yes, I will say that.
All right. If you can remember the way your grandparents looked, what are they doing now in your thoughts?
Oh, if I can remember now, my grandma, she would be in the plantation, and getting her work ready. And before she started her work, she always would sit down. If I was there with her, she would sit down and say, let's pray before we start our journey. So for me, every time I always think that before I start anything, I need to pray. That always remind me my grandma.
All right. How good a cook was your mother, and what was her favorite meal?
My mom was very good at doing saltfish. She was very, very good cook. Yeah.
Right. Okay. With your experience, would you advise someone to emigrate to the UK?
With my experience, I would say yes. In one hand, when someone wants to immigrate here, I will always advise them to have a purpose, knowing why you are coming here. For example, if you are coming to study, or if you're coming, most of the time we're coming here for better opportunity anyway. So just have to have a purpose. Have in your mind that I'm going there for better life, and you have to work for it. If you don't, you end up being here and not doing anything, because a lot of us, there are people are here, they don't really take this opportunity. You know, even the country provides you a lot of opportunity to study, to learn, you know, apprenticeship or whatever. Some people, they don't even take that opportunity. So for me, I always advise people, when you want to come here, you need to know why you are coming here, and then that will guide you through your life, really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.